I think the preseason has been a good learning experience for us. We've worked very hard. We had a nice trip into New York City where we played a good, sound team, Yeshiva. I think we're learning our rotation and learning what we need to work on and improve. So I think it's been what a good preseason gives us is just more knowledge of our team. I think they all have impressed us. Right now, from a lineup perspective, Billy Muller is playing the 5 spot. He'll most likely start for us. So I guess that means he's shown well. But the other 4 guys have all impressed us as well, the other 4 freshmen. So I think they've all done well. There was probably a little bit more of a need at the 5, so I think he had a good opportunity, whereas some of the other spots that we have freshmen in, have either juniors and seniors that are established. So I think they've all done well. It's just sometimes an opportunity presents itself more. I would say from a scoring perspective, ending last year, Nick Curtis, and I would throw Mike Torrey in there a little bit too from a scoring perspective. And I think Nick and Curtis have done a good job leading because they're a little bit different from each other. Nick is more of a calm, collected type person, and that's how he leads, quiet. Curtis is more, emotional leader, and plays that role with us in practice as well, and also on the defensive end. So I think them being in sync with each other gives us both sides every game, which is important. We can't just have emotion without intelligence and vice versa. So I think them really leading together has been part of this preseason too. They've done that. So I'm hopeful when I see that. As I mentioned, Mike Torrey, I think he really led for us. I think this preseason he has a toughness to him. I think he's really grown as a person and has matured. I think his practices have been improved. I can say the same thing for Derek Okampola. I think he's done a pretty admirable job leading. My 4 seniors are my 4 captains. So Derek, Mike Torrey, Chris O'Reilly, and Curtis. Derek has given us some pretty good minutes basketball-wise at that 4/5 spot. Chris O'Reilly is in the starting lineup right now. He's able to space the court for us, but more importantly, he's defending better, and that's really was the key for me, for him being in that spot. And obviously Curtis Jenkins. I think Curtis is our emotional leader. He's Defensive Player of the Year the last 2 years, and I think as his shot selection's improved, and I think he wants to do so much good. We just got to sometimes calm him down. But he's been great this preseason too. So I'm hopeful for those seniors for a good year. We have short-term and long-term goals. So short-term goals are just really to get better every day. Be ready for the opening season tip-off at Assumption next weekend. And then we build from there. We have conference games where we want to play well. But our long-term goals are we want to win the conference tournament. We want to get into the NCAAs and win a regional. So those are our hopes and expectations. But long-term goals can't be achieved without working hard every day in practice and grinding through little details and victories every day. So we have short-term and long-term goals that we're hopeful to achieve.